Okay, I'm going to talk about ads and commercials and the role they play in capitalistic economies. So, what's the purpose of advertisements and commercials? Well, they sell you the idea of a product or service in order to sell you the actual product or service. So, in this case, we can say that ideas have value, okay? Because again, those ideas are transferred into profits, right? The goal of capitalism is to maximize profit. So, let's start at the beginning here. Let's say that these commercials are advertising food to you, okay? And again, the goal of capitalism is to maximize profit. So, we can make a safe assumption that the food they're selling you is designed to make you eat more and more, to sell more and more food to you, right? And how do they do that? Well, it's all processed food, right? They strip the micronutrients out of the food, and what ends up happening is you don't your body isn't functioning optimally. So you get hungry and hungrier because you're not getting the micronutrients. So you eat more and more of the processed food, you get obese, and next thing you know, you're sick, you're depressed, right? Anxiety or whatever it may be. So you look to the commercials for a solution to this problem. What do they sell you? Well, they sell you alcohol, right? Drink the alcohol, and you won't be so stressed out, and you'll be able to, you'll be able to fix your unoptimal health temporarily until the next day when you're hungover, right? So now your health's even worse. Okay, you're drinking this alcohol. So what happens? Well, again, you look to the commercials to sell you a solution, and what do? You buy the medications the commercials are selling you. Now you're paying medications, and again your health continues to deteriorate because you never fix your diet, right? So you never actually fix the source of the problem. You're just treating it, right? So the health continues to get worse. Before you know it, you're on half a dozen or a dozen medications, and now you're broke, right? You can't afford all these medications. So what do? You buy the health insurance that the commercials are selling you, and again, same deal. You buy your diet never gets fixed. Your health's still decaying, and before you know it, you got a $5,000 deductible on your health insurance. You're paying whatever $300 a month, and now you're broke. So what do you do? Well, you look to the commercials for a solution again. Now you're hiring an investment banker to invest all your money. Now here's the thing, that investment banker gets the money either way, right? But again, like the market's so competitive, these investment bankers are so competitive that the end result is a wash, right? No one's going to be more successful than any other on in the long term, right? So investment bankers, they get theirs, but you don't get yours. So what happens now? Now you're even more broke, but now your health's to the point where you're on death's doorstep. So what do? You buy the life insurance that the commercials are selling you, and then you got a couple more years left. You got to leave something behind for your family, right? So what happens is you die, and at that point, like you're on death's doorstep. All you can do at this point is hope that your family doesn't spend the life insurance policy buying the funeral services that the commercials sell you. And you can hope that they buy, maybe they just get you cremated, right? Or better yet, maybe they go to Home Depot and buy a shovel and a load of firewood. It's, I mean, capitalism is killing us. It's killing us because these ads and these commercials, they've claimed all the thoughts and ideas that go into our head. Okay, we're not thinking for ourselves anymore, and it starts with the food. Okay, you could even say that mainstream media is doing the same thing, right? They're processing all the information that goes into our heads, and the result is, now we have two corrupt political parties, and most people can't imagine voting for a third party, or they can't imagine voting for an established or a candidate that isn't, built into the establishment. You can't imagine, voting for RFK Jr. rather than Biden. It's laughable. So I mean, look at the Citizens United, the lobbying, the military-industrial complex. Again, capitalism is just siphoning our money away from us through our tax dollars and by our own choices, by controlling our thoughts and ideas. We don't know how to think for ourselves anymore. So, step one, just go back to step one: fix our diet. Our brains will start working right, and we'll start to see all of this. Okay, the veil will just disappear, and we'll see that's what is happening to our society due to these profit motives. And I mean, have you ever seen somebody advertise the sale of fruits and veggies? It doesn't happen. And there's a reason it doesn't happen. It's because when everyone starts eating fruits and veggies, all these other markets just diminish. And it's not necessarily a good thing to make those markets diminish quickly, right? Because a lot of us work in those markets, but it won't diminish that quickly. It will be a slow process. This growing consciousness that we need to spread. Okay, so if I've sparked any fire in your soul in this video, look at my video titled "The Nature of Ad Revenue." It dives a lot deeper into what I've touched on here, and it's a longer video. It's like a PowerPoint, but bottom line, okay, the ideas are valuable. Okay, the number of ideas that flow through your head is finite. Stop allowing capitalistic motives to control those thoughts and ideas at the expense of your health. It is killing you. It's killing us as a species. So give that a little thought. Thanks for watching.